We're hearing from a 4-year-old girl after a coyote bit her while she was playing in her front yard this morning. Mesa police tracked that animal down, shot it, and killed it.
Well, good news tonight. That little girl is back home getting some much needed rest. 12 News journalist Adriana Loya was there as she returned home from the hospital.
Look right here.
Meet 4-year-old Blair.
I got a bite by a coyote.
She has quite the story to tell.
I was scared.
Friday morning, a coyote bit her outside her home near Guadalupe and Sossaman roads in Mesa. But if this smile on her face after the attack while she lays on a hospital bed could tell you anything, is that little Blair didn't even cry.
I cried out the shots.
The shots?
Yeah.
That's what hurt?
Yeah.
Not the coyote?
Yeah.
You're very brave.
Only the coyote hurt a little bit.
Blair's dad says she only caused a fuss when she got vaccines as part of the rabies protocol. The incident began during breakfast after Blair's 9-year-old sister went outside to play with a friend.
She literally walked out the front door and sat down, and our neighbor said she wasn't sure if she meant to sit down or tripped, but right when she went down, the coyote took off from across the street and bit her. It wasn't even, it was less than 20 seconds. My 9-year-old was in hysterics, and my 4-year-old walked in and looked at me and said, "I got bit by a dangerous animal." And I didn't believe her at first because she was so calm about it. But my 9-year-old acting the way she did, I went and I lifted up her pajamas, and sure enough, there was a bite mark right there on her hip.
After the coyote bit Blair, it traveled south and came face to face with another neighbor.
I was right here kneeling down working on these flowers, and he came right to the edge of the grass right there. That's where I saw him. And then I stood up, I faced him and screamed at him, and he stopped, but then he didn't go away. And so then I backed up and I went over here to the corner of my house, and I got my garden hose out and sprayed him with the garden hose.
The coyote was ultimately killed by Mesa police. The Arizona Game and Fish Department will now test for rabies. The agency says there have been 24 coyote attacks on people in the last 26 years in the valley. Neighbors tell 12 News a coyote had been roaming the area for about a week.
We're just glad she's okay. We're glad nobody else got hurt.
Blair got 2 stitches on her wounds, but for her bravery,
He got me my favorite ice cream.
some of her favorite things, and a new doll.
Bye, coyote.
Adriana Loya, 12 News.